Spooky music. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, okay, it's just my fan. If you guys hear my fan in the background and it gets annoying, please let me know. I mean, I can't hear it very loud, but you guys have like special hearing or something, I swear. Anyways, good morning. Good afternoon. It's 12 p.m. I'm sorry. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name. Sorry. Thinking of up. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna do face cam today because my hair, my face, everything, I woke up looking puffy. But at the same time, I'm not really here to impress anyone. I'm just here to chill with you guys, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, how is everyone doing this fine Sunday afternoon? How's everyone feeling? 12 p.m. It is 12 p.m. For some people, it's like 6 p.m. For some people, it's 1 p.m. For some people, it is 10 a.m. I mean, for Val, she's up bright and early, so everyone's in a different time zone. Not everyone, but most people, you know. But today we're gonna be doing some building. I have a few projects I'll let you guys choose from for me to build, but I think I have my choice already made with one of them, so I'll probably influence you guys to pick one. Just pick this button, okay? Okay. Sorry. I had to take a vitamin. There was one vitamin left that I forgot to take. Oh my gosh, Lena, thank you, respectfully, thank you. But yeah. Why are you stressing? Why are you stressing? What happened? I'm doing pretty good. Let me turn this down. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, I've been really positive the last couple of days. I know that sounds like I'm going through an episode. I promise I'm not. But you know, like I'm so used to my body kind of like putting me through the weeks and everything. I'm like, towards the end of the day, I'm so tired and I just want to go to sleep. But since it's getting cold out, my seasonal depression's like wearing off. If you guys didn't know, I have like reverse seasonal depression. So seasonal depression is usually through the months of like November to January. Mine is opposite. Mine is switched. So from summer start to summer end, my brain is suffering a little bit. It hasn't been that bad this year, but it has been tough at the end of this summer season. My inventory is so full. I'll give you guys a choice. Let me put a little poll up. I know you guys like the polls. What is my stream name? Please do not tell me my name is... Hold on, Streamlabs. What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen. I told Streamlabs to do one thing and it did something completely separate. Oh, people are waiting. People are waiting there. Okay, well, they'll figure it out. Oh, let me put up a new... What the heck, man? What the heck? Should I just switch over to that one or like... Hold on. Download. Image. Give me 1 minute, guys. I clicked on the right one and it said no. What the heck? What the flip? I'm sorry, that one was bad. Like how it didn't even give me a thumbnail too. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. You're so nice for that. And then we can edit this. And then edit this. And then edit this. I'm just copy and paste everything over because it's annoying for Streamlabs to do that. But anyways, let me put a poll up so that you guys can vote on things. Today we're just going to be doing building and chatting, so if you guys aren't a fan of that, I'm sorry. But Minecraft Civilization is later for those who wanted that. Hopefully this week I can get more like planned streams in because I know this one was kind of last minute. I posted the announcement at like 2 a.m. my time. So let me go ahead and do that. else we can do. I only put 2 things down. We'll just keep it at 2 for now. Let me go ahead and delete the other one. Imagine I delete the one I'm live on. With how my morning is going, I would have cried. What is that noise? Okay, well, thankfully my Instagram story didn't even post, so I can cancel that, intercept that, and get people to go to the right one. Yeah, don't worry about the 2 different lives, okay? We're not gonna worry about that. I told them, yeah, thank you. Sorry about that, guys, for the ones who were waiting over there. I'm gonna delete this and make a new one. Well, shoot. Just go ahead and switch my announcement. See, this is why I don't like Streamlabs. You have to like double check if you're going live on the right source, and if you're not, it doesn't auto select. It lets you select which live you want to go on, because I have multiple setup lives right now. But if you don't select it and like make sure it's selected, it will just start up a new live, which is what it did. It's very annoying. Okay. Anyways, let's get into it, loves. I'm sorry, Val. I know, Val was probably like, get it together. Get it together, Carissa. I'm sorry. Okay, so... which one was this one? Was this a puppy? Okay, we're gonna put that into... my rescue stuff. I think I can clear my inventory. Do I have anything else? I have rabbits. Maybe I should go put the rabbits somewhere. I'm just gonna go release them around spawn. Have cute little rabbits. You guys can enjoy some rabbits. Wabbits. Alright. What'd you guys say? Build Dovington. Alright, so we'll start with that one. Anyways, a little bit of a story time for you guys. So I have a headlight out in my car. I still have it out. I talked about this like a month ago. I still have it out. I need to go and get it fixed. My dad can actually do it at home. He's gonna be changing my oil for me. I know how to do it, but I'm just like, he's gonna be changing my sister's oil too. So I was like, you know what? Can you just like change mine while you're at it? Because I'm not a fan of it, and I'd rather just go and get it done at a shop. I'm also just like, I'm scared I'm gonna do something wrong. So every time I get, you know, like near my car, maintenance wise, I'm like, if I press a button wrong, it's gonna blow up. But that's just like me with cars in general. I'm pretty like nervous with electronics and cars and stuff like that. But anyway, so my headlight is out, right? A cop. I have my headlights off. It's during the day. I'm driving to the gym. A cop turns around and starts following me. I'm like, this is it for me. This is it. I'm gone. This is how I go. And then the cop kept on following me, got really close to me, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna wait until they put on their lights. I'm not gonna go ahead and turn off like I did last time, because apparently you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to wait for them to turn on their lights, because like that's like, quote, like you're right. I don't know. I don't know anything apparently. So I'm like waiting for them to turn on their lights, relaxing everything, and they never did. They sped past me. So either they were reading my plates, or they were just turning around and they couldn't get past the person to my right, or to my left, sorry, and they just were waiting. because I was in the slow lane, so I have no idea why they were tailgating me so bad. Can we just like not normalize cops tailgating you unless you're doing a crime? Please and thank you, because that is nerve-wracking. Wait, what does it say? It says it can't play this video. I'm not sure. Hi, Victoria. Hello, hello. So here's the current setup we have. It's a pretty simple setup. I think Riley was the one. Yeah, Riley did this all. So it's what we have for everything so far. We don't have any flooring done. This middle part was going to be the mare and foal area. So we're gonna have like a big area for you guys to, you know, bring your horses in and out. And then over here is gonna be the tack area. Over here is going to be another little tack area. Or I'll make this like a little grooming area, who knows, and then make this over here tack. But this used to be an arena. So Hannah built this from Swem. Hannah built this. And she uploaded her own version to Ko-Fi. So we had to change up the palette completely. And this is where we're at right now. I kind of like this palette more though, because I just feel like it fits like the vibe more. Okay, can we like, and I know it's not going to clear it when I say it to clear, but can we like not rain constantly? I feel like the server's being rained on constantly. Can I get some work? Yeah, I'm not sure. You're gonna make sure you're allocating enough RAM, but I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do this. And then this. There we go. Is that enough? Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Anyways, what was I gonna ask? Oh my god. Do you guys have any plans for Halloween? That's what I was gonna ask. I think I asked this last stream, but I'm gonna ask again. Do you guys have any plans for Halloween? Like, are you going trick-or-treating? Are you taking your siblings trick-or-treating? Are you going to a party? Are you staying in? I don't know, me personally, I'm staying in. Oh shoot, wait, let me copy this the right way. Copy. Just paste it with all the CIT. Just gonna be carving a pumpkin. I mean, that sounds fun. I need to do more like Halloween-y things. Like, I don't know. During the holidays, the most I do is like go Christmas shopping or watch like holiday movies. I don't think I've watched a Halloween movie in years and years, but like I kind of focus on Christmas, not gonna lie. Christmas is one of my favorites, but I don't know. This year I'm actually gonna dress up. I'm just not going anywhere. I'm just gonna be like taking videos and pictures and stuff. I think it would be cool. Hello, welcome. Oh, entirely flipped. Are you kidding me? You kidding me, man? Alright. My bad. Let me do that. May as well just do that now instead of copying and pasting the entire thing. Little by little, instead of all at once. A black hat with my friend for our school Halloween party. That sounds fun. I wish my school did stuff like that. I think the most my school did is like when I was younger, I think like in middle school, they would have like little candy baskets outside of some of the teachers' places. And like one day, I think it was like right before Halloween, we would all go around and get candy from their baskets. So that was fun. I miss trick-or-treating. It was terrifying though, but I miss it. This is the right one to copy and paste, right? Yeah, okay. Hi, Opal. Did we do it? It looks correct. These are still, because it's flipped. I'll have to fix those. There we go. Should probably put my glasses on before my eyes start getting tired. You took the rabbit I left at spawn? Well, shoot. Probably shouldn't have done that. It's gonna give someone a free rabbit. Well, I'd feel bad because I don't want to like delete them in the cage. That would be sad. You can have a free rabbit. I do not mind. Let's get those annoying lines out of the way. These feel like, is that like a smudge or no? It's just the reflection of the light. All right. It's like it looks like there's a smudge, but I was looking on the camera to see if there was. Your browser's not up to date? I have no idea. If it's Chrome, maybe check for an update. I don't know any other browsers. What's this channel for? Not to be rude. No, you're good. You're good. It's mostly Minecraft and Sims at the moment, and then just random games with friends sometimes. Don't hesitate to ask. You're all good. I'm currently playing on my server right now. We're decorating stuff. By we, I mean me. Noelle's. I mean, it was a last minute stream. All of my streams in the last couple of weeks have been last minute, and I feel so bad because a lot of people wait for me to like announce it a day or two before so they can make plans to like stay at home. But I don't, and I feel so bad about it. So yeah. Yeah, also variety, sure. Okay, the flooring of the barn, I don't know what it's gonna be just yet. We'll decide though. We'll decide. Okay, well that's not what I wanted to do. Let me go over here into this corner. Full-fledged simp. Oh gosh. Val, what did you get yourself into? I'll look away for 1 second. Should we do a warm floor tone? Smooth stone borderless. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of typing, I'm so sorry. And it was medium warm, I think. Oh, there's something in my eye. Is your name Liam? Hi Liam. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a good first stream. Oh my god, there's something in my eye, please. I hate that. Hi, Lipton. I did. I used to. Like, I don't know. Months and months and even like a year ago at this point. I used to stream it mostly. I don't think I've actually made a video in a month or two, and I'm not going to be making any more videos on it, so. Sadly. Yeah. I have a video coming out about it, about just like, you know, I've been wanting to keep a lot of those types of games in my childhood, you know? When you play a game in your childhood, you kind of want to keep on playing it for comfort, but I'm not getting comfort from it anymore. It's kind of stressful, so I just stopped playing it. I've been focusing more on like Minecraft, more like friend-oriented stuff. I've been focusing more on like stuff that makes me happy. I mean, it's my channel, I should be doing that, but I was more focusing on stuff that got me views, because I wanted to produce the content I was producing plus reach the audience I was reaching, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice that in order to make the content I want to make, which is probably why some of my views are suffering right now, because I'm not posting the content people usually watch. Val, I will read it in a little bit, don't you worry. Okay. Do we like that? Or should we just do one? Let me try just stone. No, you're good, Dash. You're good. If it makes you happy, Peachy, thank you. I will try my hardest. We love you for real. Thank you, Val. The way you said that is so cute. We love you for real, for real. I love you too, for real, for real. Oh, is the mob vote going on right now? I saw a lot of controversy about that. Oh wait, did Riley already put a entrance down? Or a flooring down? I kind of like this because it's very, very solid colored, but at the same time I'll let you guys be able to decide. Feeling this one? I don't know if I'm feeling it. I'm gonna try on the borderless. Oh my gosh, I feel my Sims phase coming up too, trust me. I'm gonna have to update mine. I'm gonna have to go on my little CC hunts. I'm gonna probably start making more videos on it. The only reason I've been really making Sims 4 videos in the last couple of months is just because sponsorships, but I mean, not the only reason. I like playing Sims, but like I haven't had motivation to actually like put effort into like, you know, playthroughs and storylines and all that stuff, but I need to actually get into that. Get into it. Bye, thank you so much for joining. Okay. Okay. What is it? Smooth stone borderless, yeah. Maybe a cool one would go well with this. Well, actually, the cool one does look better. I don't know. Let's try warm. Okay, maybe the warm looks better. I think I like the borderless better because it's not like as textured. Do we like this? I kind of like this. I may just keep it like this for now, and then if I need to, I can just change it all in one go. Sims take so many spoons, right? I don't know. Sims, it's fun, but it gets boring for me so quick, especially if it's glitchy or like crashing. It used to crash a lot more because on my old PC could not do shit. My old PC was so bad, but my new PC can handle a lot more, but still, like, I hate when people are like, oh, hey, like, take my mod folder, and then it crashes for me, and I'm like, how am I supposed to play if I can't even play on your mod folder? I don't know. I had a friend who she would give me her mod folder, and every single time it had Wicked Whims in it. And if you guys don't know what Wicked Whims is, it's basically like a realistic Sims mod in many ways. It has a lot of sexual stuff in it, but I mean, I'm an adult, I don't really care. So it had Wicked Whims in it, and Wicked Whims, out of all the mods, is probably one of the most buggiest that I've ever had in my life. So most of the time I wouldn't, you know, touch any of the mods she gave me. I would just play the game, you know, enjoy whatever mods that she had in her folder. And the first day, the very first day that I had that mod folder, my entire game corrupts. I don't have like a copy pasted version of my Sims folder because I didn't think I had to. So I lost like all of my little, you know, families. This was like a year ago. And I had like a generation thing going on and I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So all that effort just gone. Bro, listen. We don't gotta talk about Wicked Whims, but it is underrated. Maybe overrated at this point, I don't know. There are some passionate creators on the Wicked Whims fan page, like websites, I don't know. You look on Tumblr or Twitter and there's some dedicated people. You're like, oh my lord, you guys are putting your work into it. What was your favorite game? I don't know. I don't really think I have a favorite. Probably either Minecraft or Red Dead 2. Alright, I think we're good with the flooring. And I'll have to make little areas. I guess I can do that in the stream. I was about to say I can do it in another stream, but like, what else am I gonna do in this stream, you know? Just twiddle my thumbs? Maybe. I wanna talk about that. Got stuck on my own cobble generator. What? How does that happen? Played Sims 1 and then Grim Reaper showed up for my cat and I didn't play Sims for like 5 years after. No, I haven't played Sims 1 or 2. I think I need to try them. That's so sad. Like it's so sad. You're like having a good time on Sims and then a little like thing pops up saying your pet has lived a good life and it's like, don't do this to me right now. Don't do this to me. Because why does their life go by so fast? I don't know. It's so sad. Okay, let's see. Let's start over here. I'll make a little feed room. We'll make one on each corner. That way it's like organized. Why didn't you know Birch? I don't think I've watched them before. The only Sims creator I've watched recently, just because like I've been looking at the new features, is Lil Simsy. And I feel like everyone watches Lil Simsy these days, but I don't know. I like it. Let's do cabinets. Probably do dark oak because this barn is dark oak. Welcome everyone. Hello. If you had a favorite game, probably Minecraft, if I had to choose. I have like these, it's the same thing with Sims like I talked about. I have like these phases where I go through with Minecraft where I want to play survival for like months and months and then I won't touch survival for the rest of the year. And same thing for Sims. I'll want to play Sims for months and months and then I'll just like not touch it. Sometimes it ranges like I'll only play for a month. Sometimes I'll only play for like a week. It really depends. I haven't abandoned RLcraft, I promise. I just haven't been able to get on. How are we gonna do this? She's a drag queen who plays a lot of Sims and Alien Drag. Super funny and chaotic. See, oh my gosh. That would be so much fun. See, everyone has like a theme on their channel. Like every Sims YouTuber and every YouTuber in general has like a theme on their channel. And I'm trying to switch mine up. So it's a little bit difficult trying to go from like one theme to another. I want to switch to like primarily Minecraft and Sims instead of just like one topic, which for the longest time has been like horses and animals. Don't get me wrong, I love horses and animals, but I don't really have a lot of like horse content IRL. Why would I put it on my channel? Plus I want to start doing like IRL vlogs and stuff. That would be so fun. I have a couple of friends I'll probably be meeting up with either end of this year, beginning of next. And they do like completely different content. One of them, she does makeup, and she's already like, you know, doing pretty well in the makeup world. The makeup industry is pretty hard to get into these days, especially when it comes to like creating your own ideas or getting your ideas stolen. Like there was that whole controversy years ago about like James Charles stealing people's stuff without crediting. James Charles, please don't come after me legally. But yeah, but she does makeup. Another friend who we've both had for a while, he does car and bike content. He just got a bike, so we're probably gonna be making content all together. I'm not really sure what we're gonna make because a gamer, a makeup artist, and a car and bike dude. What are we gonna be doing? Who knows? Because how do you mesh those three together? I don't know. How it started is I told him that I could take some videos because he just got a nice camera. And he was like, yeah, like you can come out and like take videos and stuff. And she lives like an hour away from him. So she's like, oh my gosh, what if I come and visit you guys and we all like hang out and like make content together? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. What are we gonna make? What can you think of that we're gonna make, you know? So that'll be fun. But I don't know when that's happening. I was supposed to go to Texas last week to film stuff for a car and bike group, but decided not to on personal things. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what she said is, hey, we should all like try to do our like, you know, one thing that she made fun of me for, because when I rode a friend's bike in Georgia, back when I lived in Georgia, I would stall it so bad. Like the one time I took it out, I stalled at a stoplight and cried. Like behind the helmet, I was crying, I was weeping. So she was like, we should have a video where she, you know, she tries to use his bike, but his bike's like a really like, you know, the CC's like the power on the bike. His is like up there. I don't know what it is, but it's like it's not an R6. It's a powerful bike, so I'm scared. Personally, I am scared. Will I die? Possibly. But I'll make sure that I'm safe if I do anything, because I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm putting others in danger or myself in danger. That would be not fun. We wouldn't like that. That is kind of where all the fun comes in, though. Do a block palette and she could make it look based on it. Oh wait, that would be so cool. I'll write that one down. Hi Sophie, welcome to the stream. Hello love. We should have like a little, where is it? Is it an under chest? Equestrian CIT, yeah. Feed schedule, we could have some leaning bags. Do some hanging rope stuff for the tack room. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything that I could put in here. Don't really need a feed bin. We have feed bins in here. Probably need the updated under chest. Probably. Yeah. You guys typing stuff and ending up in the stream, yeah. I mean, everyone on the server will end up on the stream at some point. Made a new dragon puppet. I kind of want to see. One of you guys were talking about animation. I forgot who it was, but I don't know who that is, but I'm waiting for the animation. It sounded really cool. Where did I copy? Did I copy outside? Yeah, okay. But yeah, if I ever do a meetup like that, I'll make sure to post content on it. I have a pretty good camera when it comes to taking photos, but I don't know about video. Oh, I have to paste with it too, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Oopsies. Do the commands. All right. Thank you. I'll probably get rid of these because it's the new one. Ooh, and it has all the buckles and the trophies. All right. Okay, okay. Let me put that back. Anyways, bye Dash. Thanks so much for joining. But yeah, I have a lot of different ideas with friends. Most of it consists of like trying out their content. I have a lot of gaming friends who do like Dead by Daylight, Phasmophobia, all that stuff. I don't know. I guess the thing I'm most scared of is making it so that I don't really have like a niche or a content like base. So I'm trying to make it so that when people click on my channel, they're like, oh, Peachy does this or Peachy does that. But I'm also trying to make sure that I'm not like held down by anything. So if I feel like I can't produce content anymore on a certain thing without feeling like bad about it, then I'm not gonna like it anymore, you know? Because if you're not passionate about your job, you're eventually gonna get burnt out and you're not gonna wanna work anymore, no matter the job, even if it's like volunteer work, you know? So you have to play it carefully to the point where you're paying attention to what you're wanting to do in your job. Obviously not everyone has that choice. I'm not saying it like, oh, if you're not passionate about your job, quit. I'm just saying if you're not passionate about a job where you have control over it, like a self-made business, maybe try changing it up to the point where you feel confident in what you're doing is making your life a little bit better. It's not making your life, I wouldn't say miserable, that's kind of a tough word, but it's not burning you out as quick. Because I feel like that is my biggest thing, is I get so burnt out so quick. But it's also just because, like I said, summertime, seasonal depression, all of that stuff. Oh my gosh. Amogus. Sorry, I want to show that really quick. Like when I was in college, I worked multiple jobs in college, but one of the jobs I worked in college, oh my god, I'm trying to scoot forward, was I was a cashier. This was the first part of my college. I was a cashier for a couple of months. And being a cashier, first of all, I liked being a cashier. I want to say that real quick before I sound like ungrateful. I love being a cashier. I had a job. I was grateful for it. I felt like a lot of times as a cashier, I would like zone out and I wouldn't do my job right. And I felt like that was my biggest problem, is I would constantly be like, how do I say this? Not able to concentrate on my work fully because of my attention span. And that's just how I am as a person. Working and everything, like as I'm working right now, I'm probably not speaking as smoothly as I could be, but working and everything, I would get distracted so easily. So there were certain jobs that I just couldn't do without like zoning out, or, you know, losing track of focus and everything. That's why I thrived as a waitress, bro. I was constantly moving. I was constantly on the go. I personally loved being a waitress. What am I building? I'm building Dovington training facility right now. It is a pretty big place. I think there's 2 arenas, 2 indoor arenas on each side. Yeah. Hi Maple, no worries, no worries. Hi Erin, you're not too late. I started 45 minutes ago, so we still have a little bit to go. I'll probably be going for about an hour and a half today because I have to stream again at 2. And I want to eat food before I stream again. Halloween music is too real. Friendly reminder to not go and buy Halloween candy unless you need it, because after Halloween they put it on like 50% off in most stores. You're welcome. I've been doing that for years. Spooky music. I like this spooky music. The armadillo one? Are you kidding me? I really wanted the penguin. But at the same time, armadillo is dog armor, and a lot of people like dog armor. So that does make sense. I just wish if they had mob votes that they wouldn't just close off all of their mobs. Like, if you guys don't vote for penguins, there's no chance of us getting penguins in the future. Like, it just makes me want to punch a wall. Oh my gosh, the Moo Bloom, that was a missed opportunity. Pretty sure that was the first time Mojang got canceled. Was the Moo Bloom. Did Pumbaa ever find Timon? No, not yet. We're gonna figure out today. We have a lot of stuff today. Today's is probably gonna be the most chaotic stream for the civilization for this event yet, because there's so much going down in the stream. Again, don't really know what I'm doing. Don't really have any plans. I'm just going with the flow, going with whatever everyone else wants. Because me personally, I didn't have any plots or anything to go by. I have some ideas. I think I'm gonna choose after this stream. If we do next week. If we do next weekend. I just realized I don't even have shaders on. Do I? No. YouTube told their fam, so they mass voted. Oh, that's just so wrong of them. To be fair, though, I probably would have done the same thing if I really wanted a mob to win. I'd be like, hey, go vote for this mob. Alright, let's do Garden Breeze. There's only going to be like 2 CITs in this barn so that people don't have to download a crap ton of CITs. I'm a new subscriber, love your videos, and I want to make good videos like you. Keep up the good content. Thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah. Let's normalize not showing balls on stream, please. Thanks. Please don't clip that. Alright, okay, we have the green plants, so I'm just gonna go with those. Okay, well, if they download my mod pack, some people just download everything manually, like me. I was fighting for my life last night to try to get Better Dogs to work, and I messaged Riley, and I'm like, Riley, why is Better Dogs not working? Like, I've switched over my resource pack. It works on my own personal Minecraft world. And she's like, did you download the shader folder that I put in, like, the mod pack thing? Oh. Did you download what I told you to? And I was like, what? So, my bad. Okay, we don't like the rug. We're gonna use this one. So, when in doubt, download what Riley tells you to. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Does that look a little weird? I saw, yeah, it won the mob vote. Ugh. It's too bad. I wish that they would give us, like, the other mobs too and other updates. Don't get me wrong, I really want dog armor and I really want the armadillo. I love armadillos. But at the same time, right? What about the penguin? Are they just gonna toss and scrap that idea? Because everything else that they've given, like the Moo Bloom, they were like, oh yeah, because it lost, we're not gonna be putting it in the game ever. It's like, the missed opportunity. Oh. Hi Aesthetic, welcome. How do you get CITs? Are they already in your mod pack? If you download my mod pack from CurseForge, they should already be there. But if you just get them on your own, they're resource packs. For example, I have like Better Dogs, that's a CIT. I have some commissioned CITs, Ghoulcraft, Mizuno's Crafts, Equestrian CIT, Garden Breeze, and so on. And then you just go to video settings, and then Optifine, which I use Rubidium. I would use Rubidium if I were you. And then I think it's, where is it? I don't know how to get to it on this. You go and find, you can look it up on how to do on Rubidium. You go and find custom item textures, that's what CITs are, and then you enable that, and you should be able to use them. And then you can have cool dogs. Like, I'll show you some of the rescue dogs I put up last night on the website. And the rescue cats. We'll show Schnoodle. I love Schnoodle. And we'll show Ham. Okay, here's Ham. Right, no idea why Ham went that way. And here's Schnoodle. Yeah. Hi, Shipart. Welcome. Hi, Joel. Welcome to the stream. Look at Schnoodle. Huh? We like Schnoodle. Okay, why are you in the... Hop off of that, please. Ham. Behave. Schnoodle, come here. But yeah, I have Elliot, Penny, Elf, Schnoodle, and Belle. Belle is one of my favorites because if you guys have ever played the most recent Better Dogs with Rubidium instead of Optifine. So Rubidium is basically like It's like Optifine, but the only problem is rubidium. You kind of sacrifice the CIT. So we've been using CIT reforged. Before that, it was CIT resewn, but CIT reforged is what we use with rubidium. And with how it was last time, there were like pixels all around the dog, but now there's not pixels, and look how cute they are. I named her Belle because I had a dog at my vet job named Belle, and I wanted to adopt her so bad. I miss her. The owner of the dog passed away, and he left half of his dogs behind. I mean, what was he supposed to do? He didn't, it was kind of like a sudden passing. The lady who worked there, she found him and everything, and she, you know, took his dogs, and he was, you know, she was caring for him and everything. And then one day she's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of this grandpa. So she brought him all in, and she kept him in the cages for like a couple of weeks. Well, Belle was the only one that stayed there for a couple of weeks. The rest of them got taken by family pretty quick, but nobody wanted Belle for some reason. And she was a purebred border collie. And she was the sweetest border collie I've ever met in my life. Usually border collies, I mean, as expected, they're very energetic breeds. And Belle, oh, I miss her so much. Anyways, yeah, so Belle got sent off to a border collie rescue, like the purebred purebred dog rescue. Oh my god, I can't speak. Where they basically specialize in the breed. So if somebody's like, hey, I want a border collie, but I don't want to go to a breeder, they go to the border collie rescue. And whether it's a dog that's like mostly border collie, purebred, I mean, she had papers and everything. She was basically an odd, you know, Facebook sale waiting to happen, Facebook marketplace sale waiting to happen, you know. But so she went to a purebred rescue, and they offered her to me. They're like, hey, listen, if you want to take her, you can take her. But at that point, I was living in a small house with my parents. We had like 2 dogs. No, sorry, at that time we had 3 dogs. We had multiple cats. We, again, lived in a small house, so it was already like overrun by animals for the most part. At that point, we were already planning on moving, but we didn't know when we'd move, and yeah. I talked to my dad about it. I was like, hey, he was like, no. No. So, which, I mean, it's understandable. Wouldn't really force an idea like that onto parents, especially when, like, I'm living in their home. So. What's sis yapping about? What do you mean? It's my stream. Get out of here. I can't yap about things. Am I not allowed to yap? My god. Everything's illegal these days, huh? But yeah, then I got Kodiak. Hi, welcome. Hi, Mathilde. Is that how you say your name? Please correct me. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Let's see. Probably use some other things. Oh, thank you, Flora. You're so sweet. Anyway, so I got Kodiak, which is my current dog. Our only dog at the moment, because the 2 other dogs that were in the house at the time passed away. They passed away when we got here at different times. One of them was very aggressive, and we had to put him down because of that. He wasn't aggressive towards humans until the very end, but he was aggressive towards our other animals, so... Why is this so sad? Whoever this person is, I love you, oh my god. Let's see. I don't know what I want. Oh, let's do these. A cowboy hat. Do I have the cowboy hat on? Yes, I do. Cody Quack. Oh my gosh. I told that to my mom yesterday and she laughed a little bit. I don't know. I think for now they just want to have like less animals, which I can understand when you've had animals your entire life and you've been like paying for vet bills and, you know, it's just not something that you want to do anymore. I can understand that. Oh, you said it correct. I'm from Norway, so we say it differently. Okay. Well, I'm happy I said it correctly. Oh, my bad. My bad. I made Peachy's mother laugh. You made Mother Peachy laugh. Oh my god. Speaking of Mother Peachy, Mama Peachy, she will not stop pestering me about the blanket commission thing. Not the blanket commission, the blanket giveaway thing. So she made a blanket to give away to you guys for my subscriber milestone. She's just waiting for it to finish. So she just finished that and she's ready. So I'll be uploading that any day now. She's just trying to do all of this before, you know, I plan to move out and everything. She wants to get everything, like, you know, given away to my subscribers before she loses the chance to, which I think is cute. Did I put down... I didn't put down frames for these. I just put down frames for this. Because the helmet won't hang on its own. The CIT helmet, because it's CIT, it's a custom item texture, so it's retextured. You have to put it in a frame. You want a Mama Peachy blanket? I can get you a Mama Peachy blanket free of charge, trust me. Just give me time. I can get everyone a Mama Peachy blanket. You know, she made a really big fluffy blanket, and then she put custom borders around it. And she picked out the fabric and everything. She picked out like a really simple fabric, but for the next one she wants to make like, you know, like a peach one or a peach inspired one. So yeah, I think that would be cute. Last day of the weekend before work tomorrow. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. I said because I thought of like work. I keep on having weird vivid dreams of me in college, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late for class, and I haven't been in college in like 2 years. Same for high school. I have like weird high school dreams, and I'm like, oh my god. Please. Okay, so we're gonna use this, and we're gonna use the debug stick. Not that. Get out of here. I don't want you. Okay, it's lagging, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay, and then I hit it right. Been out so long. High school dream last night? Yeah. I just have like... I have these weird high school dreams where I'm back in high school and I already... Like, I know it's a dream. I'm aware it's a dream, but I'm still like, what the heck, man? Why am I being given these dreams right now? That's annoying. So I can't even switch it to lower. Hold on a second. I have an idea, trust me. Is that what we're doing? Hold on. I'm gonna see what we did for the hotel, because I'm kind of curious. I loved building the hotel. Like decorating it. I didn't build it. Let me in. I like how Bryn's picture is still here. Yeah, it was the shelf. It was the whitewash shelf. Sorry, my bad. Okay, going back. Heading back. We're making a barn too. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's how I did it last time. Okay. That makes sense. All the mods I'm using are in my mod pack. I use some extra ones like CMD Cam, but those can just be downloaded from CurseForge. Those are client side though. You don't really need them on a server in order to play with them. Toes? Huh? What are you asking about my toes? What you want to know about my toes? I'm an open book, but I don't know if I'm that open. You're not too late. I mean, I've been going for a while, but I also, like, it's kind of one of those streams you can just join in whenever. It's not that big of a deal. To update you, we're just building Dovington. I say we, it's me. You guys are just helping by being moral support. Where are you ending this live? Because I have to go see my dog's trainer at 3. I'm ending it in a little under 30 minutes, so about 24 minutes. I may run a little bit over, a little bit under, who knows. Really depends. I want to end at a good time because I want to get something to eat or like make something in my kitchen before I do the Minecraft Civilization stream, which I said earlier should be an interesting one today because it's one of those streams that's like in the middle of the plot. So if you guys are wanting to join that, you can. We are simulating the, I guess, Lion King? Yeah. Simulating Lion King. Do you rock those glasses for style or because you gotta? Because I have to. I don't wear them constantly. I just have an astigmatism on my left eye, so when staring at a screen, it can bother my eyes pretty easily. But usually, like, when I'm out or, like, going to the gym, I don't wear them. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I'd rock glasses for style. I wouldn't say I don't look good in them, but at the same time, they're not my favorite, you know? I forget that they're on sometimes, though, so I guess that's a plus. I do have a tutorial on how to download my mod pack on my channel, if you'd like to look at that. No, it's okay. Listen, Rose, if you ask me to build in survival, I will start crying. I am horrible at building in survival, but creative, I don't know. It's when I get the blocks all together. When I have to go and get like brand new blocks, that's when I kind of lose the inspiration to build on Minecraft. Oh yeah, I have the custom stuff I got made. I need to use that. So my server has custom CITs that you guys can use when you log on. And that's one of the things. Make a little horseshoe. And then I think it'll work with just normal Minecraft fences. Be quiet, phone. You're okay. Have a good day. Tilt, thank you so much for joining. Bye, Maple. Thank you for joining. Put the frame up here, I think. Never mind, I can't put a frame on a fence. Maybe I can do pasture fence? Yeah. I don't know about that one. Oopsies. I don't know what's going on with that one. I think it's because I flipped it. Yeah. But anyways, I'll show you guys really quick what it is. I don't know how to get it on a normal block. Because I can do this. I don't know how to get it on a normal block fence. And it like hangs over the fence. Like that, see? And it's supposed to hang on the fence, so it looks like a decoration. I don't know how to get it to actually do that though. I don't know how Moonflower did it. I guess I'll figure it out later. Alright, so we got that all figured out. I'll decorate that more later. I'll probably add paintings and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna make over here just yet. Maybe I'll make it another tack room. Or sorry, another equipment room. Or I'll just make it like open for you guys to decorate. Should we copy and paste this? Or should we make this over here like another thing? Maybe I'll make that another thing. Moonflower literally has powers. Moonflower has amazing talent. Anybody who does CITs in general, like, or even like block modeling, like with Blockbench, they are on another level. It's crazy talent. It's amazing. I feel like this is too big of an eye, like it's too open. It's bothering me. I don't know what we're gonna do over here. Okay. I think for now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna show you guys the new place that I made the other day on my server. So to explain it a little bit, we had to delete the Daydream Rescue dimension, or not delete it, but take it out. Daydream Rescue was gonna be like a place where people could basically, you know, come in and rescue an animal, but it was so laggy that whenever somebody was in the dimension, they lagged and the entire server lagged. So for some reason, the entire server kind of suffered when Daydream Rescue was around. So we took out some builds. I took out the sales barn and the auditorium and the little pasture. And then I built around it. I made a whole new area. It was very annoying to have to like remake, but I'm happy I did it. Of course it's raining, oh my god. And then we have 2 arenas, I guess, for like testing out horses. Because a big part of the server is going to be like horse oriented, because I have like a bigger, you know, group of people who like all animals, but a lot of them like horses as well. So it's going to have a lot of different, you know, adventure and animal topics in it. Gameplay, I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm like falling asleep in my brain. How do you feel outside paddock feeders with quality bales? Peachy's Pixel Place. I just speed. Yeah, you're good. Go enjoy the stream. Go enjoy the stream. That's the fun thing about streamers, is you can watch whoever you want. Alright, so that's the new area that I created. I'm gonna be creating another area like probably around over here for a cross-country course, but that'll take me a couple of weeks because I have to plan like a ton of things for it. Back in. Yeah, that's that. Let me turn on my shaders. Do I have shaders on? Oh, I do have shaders on. Oh my gosh, imagine playing with shaders so much you just forget what they look like. That's crazy. What are we thinking about now? What are you guys feeling now? I kind of want to do... I want to go to my dimension, but I can't just yet. Next time Riley upgrades or updates the mod pack, my dimension will be messed with a little bit, but my dimension, if you go to it, it'll lag the entire server really bad. Hi. Yeah. What's up? It's going good. Yeah. Is it for a blanket? All right. How bad am I lagging? Why are you lagging? Why is my PC being overloaded so quickly? Oh my gosh. She's just a little bit sleepy, a little bit tired. Oh, where's Mama Peachy? Oh, that's so cute. Who'd you get that for?
My friend Mary Blue.
Okay.
Okay, so it's kind of like a pinky pink, but I don't know if that's... Your colors in here are a little bit...
What?
No, the way that it looks with this lighting looks a little different, but... Which one do you think, the pink or the white?
I think the pink would look good. So is it for her or for like a...
It's for a woman.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like the white would look good.
I thought the white would.
Yeah, the pink is like, it clashes a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Yep, okay.
It clashes.
Thank you.
No problem.
That's what I was thinking about.
No problem, I got you. No problem.
Remember, you still have your blanket for...
Yeah, I was just telling me about that. I need to do that. I need to do that giveaway. What did I tell y'all? She reminds me. Yeah, that one would be cute to give away. It was such a cute blanket. It was like a little heart fabric, but the little heart parts was like... It was like indented. I wouldn't say embroidered, but it was... You could see it pretty well. I don't know how else to say it. I'm sorry. I don't know fabric talk. I'm like the best sister ever. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know if I feel like my sister wouldn't agree with that, but I'm her only sister, so of course I'm her favorite. She has no choice. Okay, let's go back to Dovington. We'll do some outside work. We'll do some landscaping. Oh, it's light gray wool, isn't it? Oh, I knew it. There we go. Oh, siblings wouldn't agree, let's be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I saw a TikTok the other day of two sisters, like, they weren't like fighting, but they were disagreeing about something. And it was about like how when you fight with your sister and then like a few hours later you're like, hey, wanna go get food? And she's like, yeah. And one of the comments was like, oh my gosh, like, why do you even like have a sister if you're just gonna fight with her all the time? And I'm like, yeah, you definitely do not have a sibling, because that's like how siblings work sometimes. Not saying it's good to fight with your sibling. I'm just saying, like, when you grow up with siblings, you understand other perspectives of siblings. But if you don't grow up with siblings, or you don't grow up with, like, you know, I wouldn't say normal siblings, that's kind of mean, but you know, like, you don't grow up with, I don't know. Yeah, normal siblings just sounds mean. I'm just not gonna say it like that. But yeah, I feel like people have to have siblings to understand. But at the same time, if you don't have siblings, it's not like, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not really your choice if you have siblings or not. So, for the people who are only children. Only childs. Don't worry, it's okay. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on this so I can't speak and build at the same time. I think that's obvious. Like, I had a friend in college, and she'd be like, well, if only my parents. And I'm like, girl, If your parents did not want to have a kid past you, that is okay. Some people just want to have one kid. Or some people don't really have a choice. They have one kid and then they can't really have another. And that's just how it is in the world. And they just choose not to adopt or, you know, do IVF. Because IVF is freaking expensive. I mean, the only reason a lot of people do it is just because they have the money and they just really want a kid of their own. I mean, IVF isn't successful all the time, but it's definitely a way to do it. But pretty much anything, like not having your own kid, even having your own kid is expensive. I need to stop talking like it's not expensive. Unless you have insurance, I mean, that pays for it. I think I was like, what, $10? My siblings were a little bit less expensive. Meanwhile, in today's world, today's day and age, it's like $10,000 to have a kid with decent insurance. Without decent insurance, it's up into like almost the 100,000s. Don't even get me started on C-sections, which sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes you have to have an emergency C-section. Cesarean, it's like, oh my god. Yeah, IVF. I mean, not only is IVF expensive, but it's also very like mentally taxing because you have treatment, you have, you know, if treatment doesn't work, I mean, I can only imagine what kind of mental pain, you know, the family must be in when they find out it didn't work as they planned. I'm an only child, but my favorite hobby is annoying my friend's siblings. One of my best friend's brother has threatened to kill me once. Oh my god, that took a turn. Okay. Jeez. Well, yeah, that's one way to do it. Hopefully he doesn't do that. Please stay safe. Yeah, I don't know. Growing up, my brothers growing up, Joel, if you're watching this, no, you're not. But my brothers growing up, they weren't the nicest. But at the same time, I feel like I had my favorite siblings. Like growing up, my favorite sibling was my oldest brother because he was like very supportive and he also like wouldn't bully me. Second oldest brother, he had like a little bit of anger issues. So I would get beaten up a lot. I turned out okay though. Like, you know, not going after my brother. He's a good guy. He's a good person now. But I was whacked around a little bit. I think every sibling was though. And I also was convinced to do a lot of things. I'm always watching. Yeah. Like my sister, I was the youngest kid of all of my siblings. I am the youngest kid of all my siblings. So I was influenced really easily. My sister would be like, Carissa, go over there and yell this. And she would just tell me to yell like shit or something. And I'm like, okay. I had no idea what that word meant. The amount of times I was put into timeout or like, I don't know, put in a room because I was, or even just like smacked, you know, because I said a bad word, not knowing what the word meant. Yeah. Like I am 5'11" and grew up with 2 older brothers. If somebody decides to mess with me someday, ooh, we're gonna have a problem. I know how to defend myself for the most part. Let's see. Actually, let me make that even. There we go. That's the thing. Oh, okay. I saw the 6'7". I was like, Riley, you're what? You're telling me that you are 6'7", and I didn't know. I thought you were 6 foot. Yeah, 6 foot, 7 older brothers. If I get messed up, mess with someone's dying. Yeah, No, like a lot of people are like, oh, like when I told people in college that my brother, which I was talking about Joel, who's in the stream, when I told people like, oh yeah, he's 6'5", 6'6", I mean, my oldest brother is too. He pops in here sometimes to gift memberships and then like screws off for a couple of months. But whenever I told them like their height, they're like, oh wow, your boyfriends and stuff must be terrified. Like any guy that decides to mess with you, what do you mean? They should be scared of me. You know, I'm harmless. Let's be honest. I would never do anything like that. But if I had to, I don't know. Am I harmless? Who knows? No. I just have never had to. I've never had to like pick a fight with somebody. I've never had to, you know, defend myself like that. I'm sure if it came down to it, I'd have to, you know, I would gladly rough somebody up because they hurt me or a friend, but at the same time it's like I've never really like been that type of person to be like pull up to my address, here's my addy, you know, like that type of person. I've never been that type of person. To be honest though, I've moved around so many times in my life that I haven't really like made enough enemies to just like have pull up to my house. And 5'11", my brothers are 6'7", 6'5", and 6'1". They're all my little brothers though. Yeah, like it's like a tall family thing. I don't know. My dad I think is like 6'2", 6'1". So me and my sister, we're really similar heights to my dad. We're taller than my mom. I think we just, I wouldn't even say the genetic lottery. I would just say the genetic roulette. You know, we just got lucky. No, so short people are terrifying. I'm sorry. I just stuttered so bad. Short people, let me tell you. You think tall people are scary? Most tall people, this is how it goes. Most tall people are harmless. They're just trying to make a way in the world. They're so tired of people being like, oh wow, you're so tall. It's like, thank you. I didn't notice. I didn't grow up with this height or anything. Short people, you mess with them, gremlins. Actual gremlins. As I called Rachel, who was one of my short friends who I lived with, Kirby's with a knife. They do not hesitate. Now, I'm not saying there's no such thing as a nice short person. I'm just saying that because of their height, it's like, okay, this is really, should I even compare it to this? I always compared it to like small dogs, okay? You know how some small dogs just bite for no reason? And like, because they just get like easily like overstimulated. When they get overwhelmed, they just bite. That's how I kind of like think of short people. Like they've had to basically fend off people their entire lives because of their height, because they're underestimated, and they're just used to it now. There's no going back on the gremlin mode. Yeah, 5'4". Jessica's 5 foot or 4'11". Sorry, she's not 5 foot anything. She's 4'11", and I feel like she would rough somebody up real quick. Alright, let's copy and paste this. Are these statues off? Are these statues meant to be off? Either way. But yeah, as for height with like friends and relationships and stuff, I usually don't care. For relationships, I feel like it's a little bit different. For relationships, if it's under like 5'9", maybe under 5'10", it gets kind of tricky because, you know, I'm a tall person. But height to me really doesn't matter because somebody can't really control that. I mean, I didn't choose to be this tall. I'm not mad I'm this tall. I just didn't choose to be this tall. So why would I go after somebody else for choosing, or for not choosing to be tall? Why would I go after someone else for choosing to be this height? No. Yeah. I don't know. Most of your family is short. Yeah. That's how it be. Oh, oopsies. Okay, so maybe we don't copy and paste that. I don't know. I was tall even from a younger age. I think when I started high school, I was 5'9", and most girls around me were like 5'4", 5'5", which always, oh my gosh, it always threw me off because when I was in high school, when I started high school and even middle school in like the mid 2000s, okay, because I graduated high school in 2019, I kid you not, there were so many trends going around of like the tiny girls and everything, like, I don't know. And now recently guys are like, I like thicker thighs, I like bigger girls, and it's like, where were you years ago? Where were you years ago? Like when the world needed you most, you vanished, just like the freaking Avatar, bro. Where were you? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was never really, I wouldn't say I was never really bullied. I was never really picked on for my height or my weight because in middle school and even high school, I wasn't like super overweight or anything. I am 5'11", so any sort of weight I had was like distributed through my body. I've always had thicker thighs. It doesn't matter how much weight I will ever lose, I will always have thicker thighs. Well, that's not completely true, but healthily, you know, health-wise, if I lose weight in a healthy way, I will always have thicker thighs, which I kind of like because there's no bulking needed. You already got the bulk there, you know? You just got to muscle it up. But yeah. That is, but I'm gonna remove that. Bye, Flora. I'm not saying anything bad about people who are like skinnier or who are smaller. I mean, like I said, not everyone can, well, nobody really can control that. I mean, you can try and like start up a diet or something if you're on like the heavier side versus like the smaller side. You can try and bulk and stuff and try that like to build natural muscle, but obviously you're not going to be able to control all of it. Why is this uneven? Okay, we're going to copy and paste this because it's bothering me. But yeah, growing up with thicker thighs, it was definitely annoying to have like the whole thigh gap thing be a thing, and you're just like, I don't have that. I'm happy for people who like, you know, who have the body that they want to have. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like salty or anything or envious or anything like that. I mean, I would never pick on somebody else's body type because my body type isn't like theirs. But I was always confident in my body type after like high school because people were liking my body type more, you know? That makes sense. But yeah, in high school it was hard times. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see, I see. Let me go ahead and do this. Do this. And over here. Did I tell you to put them uneven? I think the statues are even because I flipped them. Oh, first of all, why is the statue floating? Like 1, 2, maybe it's not. Yeah, the statues are even, Riley. Well, it's gonna bother me. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. I think it's the pathways that are uneven. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So these are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so what we need to do is move this over. Well, we can't really move this over 1. You know what? It's okay. You can't really tell unless you count. And I suddenly cannot count. I don't care. Are we already at an hour and a half? Oh my god, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more sim streams. Gonna be doing more like, you guys help me pick certain things. I'm already making a video like talking about it, but I guess a lot of people are used to my channel being like completely family friendly. And there's a reason it's always been family friendly. It's just because I have a lot of kids watching, and I don't want to make my channel like an unsafe space for kids, especially if, you know, their parents are a little bit more strict and they don't want their kids watching certain things, which is like understandable again. I mean, I'm not a parent, I can even understand that. But I'm 22 and I have a lot of friends who like to cuss. I cuss sometimes. I mean, I've already cussed a couple times in the stream. I don't know. Like, I don't pay attention to my cussing, so I'm not like, oh my god, I haven't cussed enough in the stream. I need to cuss more. I just like, I don't care about it. If I don't cuss in a stream, I don't cuss in a stream. I don't hold back or anything. I'm just, you know, not concentrated on it. So what I plan to do is kind of just make my content a little bit more like young adult based, I guess, because that's the type of content I'm into. Of course, there are going to be topics that I don't talk about just because there's really no reason to talk about it. I mean, there's no reason to bring up anything like pornographic or anything like that, but at the same time, I want to change up my content, so you guys are going to see a lot of that. Like I said, I'm probably not going to get as many views on that type of content that I get on my usual content, but I also did build up my channel on a very specific niche that I'm kind of switching from, not changing from, but switching from, to the point where I'm like changing up my content in little ways. So I shot myself in the foot with that one. Nobody's fault but mine. So I know there's a lot of people who will stick around, but there's also a lot of people who are looking for like a very specific niche, and I'm not gonna be able to provide a lot of that anymore. Is Val here? I think Val was here. I don't know if she's here anymore. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and end stream because I only have 20 minutes to go and get something to eat in my kitchen. Probably gonna go make something small or eat leftovers. And then I'm going to start my stream for the Mine Planet like event. So if you guys want to see a cool event, we're simulating, I think, Lion King, if I had to guess, you know, because of all of our rules and stuff. Go ahead and chime in. Oh my god, my voice. Go ahead and chime in 20 minutes. What was that? But I look 15. Thank you. Oh my god, wait. That's kind of cool. The hell. Anyways, but thank you guys for joining in. See you guys in a little bit if you guys want to join, and I will talk to you all later. Thanks. Have a nice lunch. Thank you so much. Goodbye.